everyone. Welcome to Real Out Savings. I'm Danielle, and this is Ange, my
I'm
partner
the
in crime.
chaos coordinator.
Chaos coordinator. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah,
Sounds about right. Now, we'll give it a few minutes before we start jumping in, give people time to get on and join us.
Do I need to get my cat and get back your tongue?
Kitty.
Poor little kitty. I'm gonna grab that link right quick and I'm gonna share it out if I can.
Share it out where I just did.
My personal page.
Oh,
All the people who I run into in the store, they always send me a friend request, and I told them that I would start posting.
gotcha. I see we got some people that joined. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? And the big question is it hot where you are?
Yes.
It's warm today. Yesterday was hotter than today. It's been very windy today here. Getting used to it, I guess. Okay, there we go. Hi, Jenna. Jenna, is it hot where you are? We're getting ready to have a heat wave next week. Oh, I have my clip over here still. I think we're with the heat index and the feels like temperature and everything, it could get up to 104. Not looking forward to that. All right, I'm just trying to make sure that my phone is muted so you guys don't hear a bunch of dinging, because that happens a lot. Okay, we're gonna go here. If you hear a noise, that's Angie's fan. It drove me nuts. I couldn't figure out what it was.
And I apologize, but I cannot turn that thing off. I will die.
That's why I'm in the basement.
Hi, Tracy.
All right, let's see.
I'm going to share it over on our local couponing group too.
Okay, I have it out. Let's see. Volume is up. Off, I mean. All right, I remembered my mouse. Oh, Natasha. Not fun. 100. Natasha said 105 there.
Oh, God bless you, babe. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I hope you have a really, really good air conditioner.
Yeah, my parents are going away on vacation. They're leaving tomorrow, and I have to go over to take care of their cat and like water the plants and stuff because they have a small garden going. And I was like, I don't have air conditioning in my car. It needs to be fixed. I was like, you better leave some extra water for the cat. You may or may not have plants when you come home. Well, they always post. They always plant just before they go, and they always go on vacation the same time every year. So I don't know why they plant them. You know, their reasoning is that it takes a long time for everything to grow. And I'm like, not with how hot it's been. So, all right.
Okay.
All right, so layers. What shall we talk about first?
Does anybody have an idea of what they're doing tomorrow and want us to check them?
Oh, sorry.
If you're going to use any of our scenarios or anything.
Need a scenario? I don't like this light.
There we go.
There.
I'm new to the Penny family. I was just wondering, when it says that you have to buy 2 items on the buy one get one free sales, do you have to do this? Thank you.
Yes. If you want to get 2 for the price of 1, yes. Because if you get 1, it's just going to be the same price. heck is he doing up there? I
And the new thing with the app on our buy one get one coupons, it'll show as attach. Sorry about that. It'll show as attaching to one item but not to the other. In order to make sure that it's attaching to the two items, put into your list.
And always do your math with pencil and paper too. Don't always rely on the list.
No, 9 times out of 10, it don't work. 85 feels like 93 here in Florida. I thought you all were a lot hotter than us.
That was yesterday. No. It
It's
was, I
it's
don't know.
well, I mean, right now it's 80 here, but it feels like it's like 90 because of all the humidity.
That was me yesterday. And then we're progressively going to get warmer over the next couple of days. The heck is going on up there?
I actually heard that one.
I know. I'm texting my son.
Some deals that we did get this week. I wanted to show this, especially with school being out and everything. We got this $2 on the Tyson frozen chicken. This one works on the patties, or if you've got little ones and they like the dino nuggies, it works on them. And it's a $2 DG cash back. Your net out of pocket will be $4.50. I thought that was pretty good and perfect timing. Now, this one right here is on the honey battered breast tenders. I haven't had those, but I think I would love to try them. But you get $3 in DG cash back, making your net out of pocket $3.50. Work those into your deals tomorrow and see if you can get them.
And that only works on the honey battered, right?
Right, that's the only one that works on that one. Now, this one right here does work on several of them, all the way up to the $9.50 bags. I chose the two that would be most likely to be bought, just from my experience. Another one that we got is this one right here that I wanted to let you guys know about. Now, the Glad, let me check right quick. We do have this dollar off one coupon, but if I'm not mistaken, we have a sale too where it's 2 for something. Let me look that up right
On
quick
which one?
on the Glad.
Glad.
There it is. They are 2 for 11. Now, so if you, they're basically $6 to start with. So if you go ahead and grab you two, you're going to pay $10 out of pocket for both, basically getting both of them for $5. So if you need trash bags, this is a way that you can go ahead and get that and take care of it. Now, this one right here, we did not put this in our deals for this week. And the reason why we didn't is because those two are not supposed to be working together. If it's still working in the morning, it will be a part of the roundup. And I do have a couple of scenarios that I'll put out in the morning as long as both are still there and both are still working. But keep an eye out for that one for tomorrow.
Okay, we have a question here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to learn about the remodel sales, and I've watched several videos, but still don't understand when the items that are 70% off go to a penny. Okay, so I don't know if you follow her right now. It's Super Sunday Sweep, and that's Carrie. Um, she
She
is
is
my
amazing.
she is my go-to, our go-to for remodel stuff. I actually just messaged her to see if she wants to come join us. Um, but I don't know if she'll see it or not. I know she has other things going on a Friday night too. So, but basically, so when the items go to 70% off, the first week that you notice that they're 70% off, and again, Carrie would have to verify this to make sure I'm right, within the next typically 4 weeks,
4 to 6.
4 to 6 weeks is when the store would penny. Now, some stores stay open and you go on the Sunday that they would penny. Some stores do not stay open. So you would go to the store the day that they reopen. And that's when you would find, whatever they didn't put back out or, that kind of thing to find the pennies. I hope that helped. But Let me.
Carrie is a lot more knowledgeable and she goes more into depth. I will find her link.
She has a how to
There she is.
or the 101. Okay, I put the name of her channel right there for you. She does have a Facebook page and a Facebook group. If you request to join the group, if it asks you join questions, make sure you answer them or she won't accept them. We do the same thing. Now, Lori popped in. Okay. So, Daryl, again, I hope that helps.
Hmm.
Oh, Lori, did that happen last night? Oh, she says, Lori, I asked Lori if she wanted to join. She says she wished she could, but a storm hit the router and the new one won't be there until Monday. Oh, that stinks.
And there we go.
Yay. Can I pin it?
Hmm.
I don't know what that plus button was. Oh, good, Daryl. I'm glad it helped. Um, on Carrie's YouTube channel, she has a DG Remodel 101 video. She's got tons of information. And if you look at all her different videos, she's got a lot of stuff on there. Okay, good. Carrie is, like I said, she is my number one go to for remodels. I actually have my phone muted, so I don't know if she responded back.
She's our resource when it comes to that kind of information.
She really is. And she knows her stuff. Yeah, she didn't see the message yet, so she might be busy doing
And
other
she's
things.
super sweet and she's cool to talk to. So
Yes. What you see is what you get with her. So, okay. So you went over, did you do you did the big, you did the
mhm,
Tyson. Why do I have Tyson on here twice?
because there's two of
Oh,
them.
I see it. Did you do the Scott?
No, I have not. You want to go ahead?
Ta-da! So we have 12 count Scott toilet paper. That's the Comfort plus the Comfort Plus. Then you're also going to get the 6 count Scott Comfort Plus, which is 350. So that's the $5 pack, the 350 pack. And it's 6 = 9 Scott. The paper towels, they're $7. So that brings you to 15.50, but we have instant savings of $3 when you spend 15. So that brings you down to 12.50, and we have $2 in manufacturer coupons, which will bring you down to 10.50. And instant savings. Now, if you wanted to turn this into a 5 off 25, you are at 12.50 for your subtotal. So you don't use that 15.50 because you have to add in another $3. So you would have to get up to 28 minimum. Which one is it clicked on and why can't I click it off?
You got to click on it
I
again.
know it wouldn't let me.
And I have to do this. Hi, Franklin. Hi, Parker.
Auntie's babies.
Hmm.
I miss my babies. I am the first long distance babysitter. Literally.
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 Calm.
Daryl, any other questions? Please feel free to reach out to us. I will do my best to answer. And if I don't know the answer, I will get in touch with Carrie, or you could message Carrie as well. But I would definitely check out her videos. And if you're in her Facebook group, she has a Facebook group, but she does have a Facebook page also. Facebook page is new. Let's see.
Hi, Josephine. Yeah, it is. It is that day. It's time to get ready, ain't it? Now, this deal here, what you would do is if you want to do the Scott, these do expire tomorrow. I literally just made that screenshot. What you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to take as many items off the top here as you need to fill out the rest of the deal. Now you're going to need $13 and no, wait a minute, 12.50.
You're
Yeah,
at 12.50.
$12.50
Yeah.
is what you're going to need
Minimum, yes.
in order to be able to get your 5 off 25 because you got to meet that $25 threshold. Now, guys, remember tomorrow, always remember, do not count any store coupons towards your 5 off 25 subtotal.
Don't we have a thing on that? Brittany, tell the boys Auntie loves them. I love those little boys.
That one that's on there is showing how to account for adjustments.
Oh, okay. Hey, party people, it's Friday, baby. Let's get to That's right. Let's do the deals. So we have I don't know if you guys have seen it anywhere yet. I have so much stuff going on like crazy right now, and I apologize. I'm a little squirrely and just trying to keep me on track, I promise. We have Prime Day coming up, and it is going to be 4 days. So it starts the 8th, goes through the 9th, 10th, and ends on the 11th. So Amazon Prime Day is coming. Um, I do take requests. So if you want something specific on Prime Day, send us a message, whether it's through Telegram, Facebook, or email, which is rolloutsavings4@gmail.com, which I don't know why that banner's still going. I thought I turned it off. Did you just switch it?
Yes.
Thank you.
When it comes to the Airwick, anything that's over 80% savings, count on it to adjust down. And the reason why I say that is because going by the 5 off 25, you're going to land somewhere near 25. So basically, just knowing that it's $1 per $5, anything over 80%, it's going to adjust down most likely. And it is a pain in the butt, and I hate to say it like this, but it's very time consuming what we do on the backside of stuff. And just throwing $4 on there is a whole lot easier than going through there and doing all that math.
Yes. Especially when I send Ange a message or I call her and I say, I don't know what I just did. Can you go look at the deals I put together and make sure they work?
Yeah. And sometimes I'll forget something's a DG store coupon, or she'll forget something's a DG store coupon, or something like that. Oh,
Hey, Ange,
what?
do you have Facebook open or no?
Mm,
Never
uh,
mind. I'll do it. I'll do it.
okay.
Carrie's going to come join us.
Just give me a mission.
I forgot how we do this. Invite guest, copy link. It's so different than the other one.
Yeah, but it's a lot more. It gets the job done.
She said, which
Yeah.
way does my phone have to go? I said, any way you want.
Yes. Now, sometimes they can work in your benefit, but don't forget that the 5 off 30 gain will not work if you've got an item store coupon clipped already. It will kick out the 5 off 30. I'm waiting on them to put out some more paper coupons. I miss that.
Okay. Carrie should be joining.
I'm watching. It's all
Okay.
good.
The gain coupons are, yeah, we have trouble with them sometimes. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a gain coupon that came out for this week. And when you click on it, it doesn't attach to anything. That's because the coupon does not start until tomorrow and it's good tomorrow only.
No, you can't remove clip coupons.
No, I wish you could.
But honestly, a lot of times now, though, if you use the store coupons stacked with your manufacturers, you get a better deal just doing a 5 off 25. I
True.
missed the 10 off 40. I wish they'd hurry up and put that back out.
The 10 off. Oh, you like the 10 off 40? Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was sweet. Hey, okay, Carrie, I'm adding you into the thing now.
I
So
know, I'm so sweet.
Poker. 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 Poke.
I'm not poking her. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this off of her face. There.
Hot
There you
Mess
go.
Express.
Yep. Chaos coordinator.
Okay.
How do
Yeah.
I see what's going on?
We had a couple of questions about well, let me go up here right quick. I'll just find it.
Well, I
About
don't.
models.
What, Daryl? Scrolling up.
Can you see me? Okay. I can't see
Yes.
myself real good. So.
Beautiful as
Always
ever.
gorgeous.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Lori. That's
There it
beautiful.
is. I got it. Yep. Trying to learn about remodel sales, and I've watched several videos, but still don't understand when the items that are 70% off go to a penny.
Then she needs to be watching my videos.
Yes,
Yes.
they are. But they're just so we gave them the link to your channel, and I answered the best I could. I said it's typically, and you correct me if I'm wrong because I may be wrong here. It's 4 to 6 weeks from the day it turns 70% to when it pennies, right?
For
It's definitely
No.
okay. So it is 4 weeks. I
it,
had that a little mixed up.
small ones. Small ones. I see go early from time to time. In that, but that's usually if like there's like 1 week a month that there's not a lot of remodels. And
Right.
usually those ones will fall in with the week before. So those ones are actually only on the list for um, 3 weeks. But I would check at week 3 and 4.
Okay.
Generally 4 weeks.
Ah, okay. And then it's if they close, you go the day that they reopen. If they stay open, you go that Sunday.
And more times than not, your store's probably not going to open on time. Not going to say that they won't and that it doesn't happen, but there's more stories of them not opening,
Still check.
at 8 a.m. Sunday, Thursday morning than the ones that do. So maybe later in the day. Some of them are Friday. You know, just can't predict that. We just know when they're supposed to open, but it's Dollar General. They do what they want.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Kind of
no
like the
way.
other day.
No
Kind of
way.
like the other day with the coupons. Andrew's like, it's not there anymore. I'm like, yes, it is. And I was like, but this one's not there anymore. She's like, yes, it is. I was like, no, it's not. And she's like, well,
I had
no,
to
this
log
one
out,
isn't.
log back in, close out the app, whole nine.
Oh, the app's been acting all weird.
Yeah, it has been. I don't know what is going on with this. Yes, I want to leave it. Thank you.
Daggone
This
it,
is
I
another
missed
screen. It was
one.
being silly.
So what do I do? Go on your YouTube channel so I can see what you guys are.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the best way for you to see the comments unless we put them up on the screen.
All right, let's just do that. The easiest way to be able to tell is to go in and you see 50% off stickers everywhere.
Well, no, they're 70 now.
70.
Mine were still 50.
Really?
I didn't get lucky.
I've not seen a 50% one since October of last year.
Yes, ma'am. Well, a store about 40 minutes away in my hometown, they just got done and they were 50. The one here in my town, they were 50.
I remember when that one went.
Oh.
I remember those.
Daryl says, I'm learning a lot and I'm beginning to save more money. Y'all know the information. We try.
And
Carrie?
don't be shy. If you're in a store on Saturday and you're trying to do a 5 off 25 and you see somebody else is getting basically items that you know there's coupons on, ask them. Me, myself, if I'm in a store and I see somebody getting something, I'll ask them, do you use the coupons? Do you use the app? And I'll try to help them out. And I've had people to ask me for help, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
Ah,
Did this save? Ooh. Yeah, Lori did miss one right up the road. She was like, I think I found a remodel. And I was like, check Carrie's information. She goes, I think I missed it.
Oh,
there
that
was
sucks.
a bunch of them where she's at. I don't know if they're near her, but
Right. Lori,
I
keep
did.
checking your area.
I probably got. Oh God, I had to empty my car out. I went out. Took my me day yesterday for a little bit, a few hours. Didn't go to bed the night before, so I went from no bed to a different state, and it was kind of cool because I'm not used to being able to get out of the house until later, and then
Right.
it's like by the time I was to travel somewhere, you don't have much time, you know, so it's like 9:30 in the morning, and I'm DG hopping.
Yeah, you are. I don't
Like,
know if you guys have ever heard
yeah.
this song in Carrie's videos, but that's her own creation. Lori said, "Girl, we need to talk." Lori, I tell you all the time.
Oh my goodness.
I tell
Oh,
I think the last time we looked, they were far away from you though, Lori.
I don't even know.
Hey, Carrie,
Yep.
do you want to share the link to this in case your people have any questions since you're answering remodel questions? It's
if
up
you
to you.
want to.
Only if you want to. I know the messages you
Well,
get all the time, so I figured. What you guys
I'm,
need to understand is Carrie and I talk on the phone sometimes until 3 in the morning.
I can't hang. My bedtime's at 10 o'clock.
And then she messages me at midnight sending me videos.
those are my working hours
Uh-huh.
all through the night.
Yep, if I'm up doing something or I'm having an issue with the editing software or whatever is going on, I'll message Carrie and
Kenny,
say, "You up? How about a chat?"
sure, might as well. I'm already up.
Absolutely. So now,
If I,
do you have a lot more remodels in your area, Carrie?
I don't have any in my state, and I haven't had for a while, so I'm going to different states.
Oh, I thought you had. I thought when we talked the other day, you said you had one.
Not in my state.
Oh, okay. Oops.
I go elsewhere.
Lori, Lori says, I'm working 2 jobs, y'all. I barely have time to sleep. That's why she just
Okay.
messaged me.
Oh, there it is. I'm just now finding the video.
Oh, I would have sent you the link. I'm sorry.
Look, I got. Ah!
Yeah, you might want to mute it.
Daggone ads.
I know.
Daggone.
You gotta get
Oh
paid
yeah, I better
attention.
mute that because I can hear it.
Yeah, if you don't mute it, it's gonna echo.
It's way behind.
Is that really good?
What does it say? It
And is
says
it
here in
clear?
Arkansas, they are really good at pulling everything out of remodel. I have better luck in Montana and Oklahoma.
They pulled a lot at the one in my hometown here back at the beginning of the year. I
Yeah.
mean, they pulled a lot, but they still didn't get everything.
No, you got some good stuff when you went.
I think I did. I got all kinds of T-shirts.
I love when
But
Carrie's like, have you
the
seen
way
this?
they are now, I feel like it's more of a to me it's more of a 70% off thing. When I get a store that has toilet paper,
Mm-hmm.
laundry soap, and things like that, 70% off, I'm on it.
Oh, Jenna, I'm sorry. I said Montana, didn't I? I meant Missouri.
Obviously, I'm not going to get as much as I would if it was pennies, but
Right.
it's 70% off. Yeah,
Especially if you got coupons
yeah, yeah,
where you hit it on
yep,
Saturday.
yep, yep,
Or with the clearance sale.
yep.
Yep. All right.
Okay, cool.
Lori said I get excited about 50% off grocery. Girl,
And
now it's 70.
We
they
got
had
so
they had Chips Ahoy at the one in my hometown, and I used the 3 off 9. It was actually pretty sweet. Daniel had cookies to go to work with for 2 months.
I took my daughter to a 70% off freezer cooler,
Oh, I remember that.
and we went. We got. I know it was over $1,000 worth of food, and it was um
Didn't you say it was like
around.
250 or something?
Well, it was around three. 'Cause my daughter paid a little bit of it, so I know what I paid out of pocket. You know,
Gotcha.
so probably around three ish. You know, in that area. But for over $1,000 for food.
Yeah.
Lori said Frozen goes to 70 now.
Mhm.
Yes, Lori, I told you that.
And it doesn't last long. So,
Yeah.
and there are stores that are only getting new coolers and freezers. So there are like random 70% off, you know, cold foods at random stores, not just ones on the remodel list
Right.
because
I've,
they don't have anything else. It's just a
Right.
cooler.
Amber, I've seen people drive hours away. Me, myself, I've hit them up to 3 hours away from my home. Matter of fact, me and two other ladies, we did it on. It was
What the heck?
what?
Did you hear that?
No.
It was like I've been having issues, so it could just be
What
me.
was it like?
Static.
Yeah.
There's very few remodeling in New York now.
New York, New York.
See, it wasn't just me. Lori said it was Ange.
I wasn't talking. Unless it was when I went.
But New York has had more this year. I mean, they've had quite a few, quite a bit, and they're one that state is a state that there are some states that's like just don't seem to ever have them, and California is one of them.
Well, my state, we hadn't had anything.
But yeah, that's
We
why I
just
say
had,
to
we just had
you
we
when I
just
think about Connecticut, I think of like this little tiny place. I
I'm
just
like the chicklet
I don't
on
know
the
why.
mat.
Yeah, but California, like they've had some recently, but okay, I've got some in Washington. I don't think I've ever had any in Washington ever, as long as I've been doing this, because I had to make a Google sheet for it.
Right.
Um, and I have no people there.
No.
So
Amber,
if there's anybody from
you're
Washington,
good.
there's some remodels going on there. Wyoming, I don't have anybody in Wyoming. I don't have anybody in Oregon, and there's remodels in all those states.
Amber, thank you, because I can tell my husband I'm not crazy.
No, you're good. Trust me, that ain't that far to go.
It's always them, it's not us.
I mean, especially if you're in like a rural area like I do. Whew.
Ooh, right before Halloween. That could be fun.
That could be very fun.
Now we don't have because I know for a while the last remodel I went to, just how long it's been. What was that last year, Carrie? August. It's been a year ago,
Seems like it's been 3 years ago
but it wasn't.
when you got that coffee and stuff.
No, not the coffee.
Okay,
When
that
Green
one
Dot,
that one was
no,
several
when
years
Green
ago.
Dot and Purple Dot were going at remodels. That
I
was last year,
remember
right?
That
that
was
one.
probably last year or the year, maybe. Um, Probably the year before, maybe like the end of the year, because I know Green Dot started at in August,
That's when my remodel was in
so it would
August.
have been in and they didn't in 2024. They stopped doing that in July, and it ended with Purple Dot. Actually, no, because there was green for a bit. There was green and purple for a minute, so it could have been the beginning of
I know the manager
it
was
was
mad.
2024.
Manager
2024.
was mad. Went in there. Loaded up. That's the first thing I went to. Just loaded everything up. And the manager's like, that stuff didn't go. And I was like,
I
didn't
wish,
you?
I so wish that stuff was still going. I don't understand why it's not.
Because they probably realized that the managers never knew about it and they never told them, so they didn't pull it.
Actually, they did get lists for that stuff.
I don't know. This manager said it
Well,
wasn't
at
on
least
his list.
stores I've talked to, but
This,
a lot of them don't get the list until last minute anyway. I don't understand that, and maybe that's changed now because of that. I mean, I put out that thing from Dollar General that was like the elevate thing. It was like the steps they're supposed to be taking and
mhm.
all that. I don't, and then like take pictures and do this, do that. Whatever. Well, the ones I've been to, and I haven't gone to. I had some location or some remodels earlier in the year that
Mhm.
were close enough for me in my own state and did well. I don't. I think I went to one reopening day, and they did not open until it was at least noon afternoon. One of them was maybe it was the next day. I don't even remember now. But I did pretty good for with all the changes and everything.
Not necessarily, Natasha.
I forgot to turn this one off. There we go.
But I tell you what, these stores, it's crazy to me the what I see, the hauls that I see after the stores have been closed.
I've seen what they
Like,
post in your
what?
group.
How? How?
Yeah, and
I don't know.
Natasha, it's basically like I had a store that was 70% off during the clearance event. They had so much clearance, but they had a lot of like the stuff that nobody wanted. So, but that's why they do it at 70% for some stores during the clearance event is to clear it out because they have a lot. Woohoo, hide. Got it, Ange. No tachi. Last year, I got like 50 of the Studio Selection sunscreen. I gave everyone a wire basket and they got 1 cent and filled it with them for 1 cent. Yeah.
I got a bunch of them too. I got a
I
lot.
think I still have some from when I worked with Krista. The first year that I worked with Krista and the sunscreen pennied, I think there's still some in my closet.
Yeah, I probably have some too.
It's like
Yeah.
Still got,
really old.
Yeah.
I still got the glasses that she brought me. Remember whenever we went on our trip to Tennessee?
Oh, the
She
funny
brought me,
glasses?
she, no, the drinking glasses.
Oh, I don't remember.
I actually was watching a couple of videos this morning.
You still on the hunt?
Yes. You know what I'm talking about. Yep. I will find it.
Okay.
You caught that like right away.
Oh
I
no,
did.
I remember. Especially game gifts. If you're like me and you play Mean Santa,
Mm-hmm. Well, when I got all the green dot stuff last year, I put together because it had like the plant theme stuff, and so I put together little gift things and put in all the different stuff that's kind of the same. And then one year for my son, my middle one there, I gave him plastic cups, plastic plates, plastic bowls, cooking utensils, all the things. And he's like, "Mom," and I was like, "You have a little girl. Now you don't have to worry about the glass plates." I was like, and if they get dirty and you can't find them, it's not going to matter because you didn't pay for them, and I barely paid for them because they were a penny.
I have got so many paper plates right now. So many.
Yeah, but you
Years.
on getting those.
Years. I mean, they got like the one's got 190 in it, the other one's got 154 in it. I got,
You had a car full, didn't you?
yes, I got a bunch yesterday. So much. And I probably have 3 stacks as tall as me in my storage, 3 stacks. And then some more that are in different places. But these ones are all stacked up, so that's how I know.
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Angie's eyes popped out of her head. Before it was like this feedback static, and now it just did that, and I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't either.
But you heard it this time, Ange. That's why I'm laughing. Jenna, she's gotten the paper plates at the 70% off. Jenna said she hadn't seen any paper plates. Lori,
I got mine. All mine yesterday were a penny,
oh,
and the week before or so when
well,
I
yeah,
went,
because
they
you
were
went
all
to the remodel.
yeah.
Ah.
So I got like the 3 stacks as tall as me, plus some extra in the storage building. And then I've got stacks of them in my garage. And then I just added my carload to my storage today. But
It's
I give them to my daughters and stuff, and
grandkids come over, give them the plate. Or
we don't
three.
have to worry about because I buy them anyway. So if I can get them, I'm going to get them.
Yeah. Jenna, I was mistaken. She actually got them at a remodel.
Everything I got yesterday was restocked.
Is the background flicking black for you too? It's being so weird.
What's weird is I'm looking at you and I'm watching you talk and everything else. Then if I look over at the thing here on the computer,
Don't do that.
it's way behind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's about 20, 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just remembered something. If you have littles, get to Walmart. These Huggy Stoppers.
Yeah, yeah.
Carrie and I
All
both
of them.
leaned in.
What?
Carrie and I both leaned in to read it.
Okay. These big, huge boxes of the Huggy Stoppers, the Snug and Dries, they are on sale. Now, I got lucky. I have a great nephew, and he has a baby who wears size 7. 12. $12 for that huge box of Huggies diapers.
Two plus
Uh,
a third. Oh my.
a lot of the people are finding the Pampers dirt cheap, and wipes as well. So if you've got littles, you might want to check out your Walmart for diapers, wipes, that kind of stuff.
I love going to Walmart for hidden clearance. I wish
Well,
they
no
stayed open
wipes.
all night still.
Do what?
I wish they still stayed open all night. I used to love going in there just in the middle of
Mine's
the night
not
and
open.
scan.
Mine closes at 11, I believe.
Yep, ours too.
Ours too.
I took a picture of the screen because on my end, the background wasn't that purple and pink. It was black. As soon as I took the picture, it went back to the regular color. Lori's
It
like, it's
might have
not
been
black.
where I was adding those pictures into the layers.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I've never found the foil pans. Can you believe that? I've never found the foil pans after Thanksgiving. I have tons of the turkey bags.
Girl, I got a ton of them back there. I can
Lori
throw
had
you some of them next week for Destiny's baby shower.
absolutely. Lori at one point had a huge stack of them. That was when they were. What was that? That was last year, the year before, 2 years ago, I think. I think.
I got one to throw in on this one.
On what?
Oh, well, shoot, wrong one. Daryl said this year my niece and nephews gave me DG gift cards to get them some items too. Believe it or not, I love Dollar General for their gift cards.
Ange has fun with the gift cards. Have you ever heard about this, Carrie? You ever need gift cards for Lowe's? Talk to Angie
Oh
before.
yeah, I know that. I know that.
Whatever you do, though, don't add your gift card to your app. As long as you don't add it to your app, you still make Milo's rewards on it.
Every time I take a sip of my drink, I keep thinking it's
I don't
coffee.
shop that much.
Well,
I really don't. I'm not a shopper.
we are
I
forever
only
doing
I only
we're forever
use
doing
what I have to.
DIY projects. So,
Yeah, that was awesome for that.
She did real good.
oh yeah, I love it. You did
Nope.
get to come and see it after it was done.
What?
The cabin.
No, but we sent her the video. Oh
No,
wait, no, you did see the cabin when it was done, right?
yep. Whenever she was in here,
Me?
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah, so cute.
I'm telling you what's the truth. I love it.
I live in it.
I know, right? It's perfect.
Autumn got to come down and stay last weekend.
It's been a week already.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
A week ago today. Time's flying.
I'd come to stay in it, but I can't. I don't like driving that much. That is the worst thing in the world. I to drive some to me to drive somewhere. I don't really mind so much driving there, but it's driving home I can't stand. It's like,
I understand.
okay, I got 8 hours of driving before I get home. You know,
Yeah.
The way home is always quicker than the way there, though.
So next
yeah.
time you go visit Bev, take a flight and Angel pick you up at the airport and then you take a flight from there home.
As of right now, Jenna, no, there is not a penny list for Tuesday that we are aware of.
Not that I've seen. Double
I
checking.
haven't even looked. I haven't even looked to.
No, there are markdowns. It
Now that
is.
the clearance event's over, I bet they'll start back into some stuff.
Well, everything kind of just plateaued and stayed at the markdowns for what, three weeks now? Like random things will mark down here and there.
You know, what'll be cool is with all that
I'm gonna
stuff
go at
like
once.
stupid the Frito Hershey stationery and what else is there? All that stuff that's just been around.
Well, that's
If
what's
they would
going
just
to
all penny out, just penny. Who cares
that,
about the markdowns? Just get rid of
that's
it.
what's going to 90% off. Is the select stationery, the select hardware, and select electronics is all going to 90% off on Tuesday, and then graduation party and seasonal is going to 50% off.
Oh my God. It's just now going to 50%?
Uh-huh.
Dear Lord.
End of June, you got to remember, my son just got out of school on Friday the 13th.
Coffee.
Up here, Lori, look into.
I told Lori to look into Spark for Walmart.
Oh,
I've I've seen more than one person say they pay a lot better than DoorDash, and you can get a lot more deliveries.
Oh, Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about. Well, I told my son about it too. Because he started doing little dashing just for some, in his own schedule type thing, whatever.
yeah.
I'm like, I would rather do Walmart because I don't want to be responsible for people's hot food,
Well, in most places,
especially when you're taking it from a place that already stinks, service and hot food. To
yeah.
drive it somewhere else for them? No, I'm not. I don't want that on me.
Jana, what kind of coffee specifically, baby? Because I know I got coupons and there's deals on Folgers, but that's pretty much the only one.
So I did a food deal, and it had the Folgers K cups. Actually, Lori did the deal. It had K cups in there. Lori had a 225 off of one Folgers, but I don't have that coupon.
I got
So
the 225, and then on a couple of accounts, I think I have $1.50 off one and 225 off one.
I don't
And
have any.
then
I don't have any of that. There's some cash back.
There's cash back as well. I think it's only like $1.
Yeah, I think it's $1. I don't think it's more than that.
Yeah. And then you got the 75 cent for the instant coffee.
Oh, Carrie, 75 cents off instant coffee.
Well, it's a cash back.
Oh, that still works.
Depends on what kind it is.
Oh, okay. I thought
Ah,
you
ah,
were meant you wanted a deal for coffee, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, things that have been around for a while. There's been a lot of things that have been around for a while. Makes you wonder.
Oh,
You're still seeing Halloween candy in the stores? I'm not.
I'm
Halloween
not. I
candy
got it all.
coming out in August. Well, no, Halloween candy should
No.
probably start coming out here in July.
Next week.
There's some places that already have started putting out fall stuff. What was it? Is it? I don't have one close to me. But I saw
I think they've lost track of the calendar or something.
I think it's Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it's Hobby Lobby or Michael's Crafts already has out fall and starting to
Michaels,
put out Halloween. It's been out for a couple weeks now.
It's crazy.
probably Michaels or Hobby. Well, probably both.
Michael's should be doing back to school. Well, I used to work there. We would do around this time, it would start trickling in for your it would go through like your 4th of July stuff, and then it would literally start trickling into back to school, and then fall and Halloween and stuff. But they've been going earlier and earlier. Yeah, I think it was Hobby Lobby. It was I don't know, a video on TikTok or something.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you're going to make things, crafty things, if you're going to make things for Halloween, you would need to start in advance to get a little bit. So I kind of get that. But the rest of these stores, my God, let's get through the 4th of July.
You wait, next time I go to the if it wasn't so hot, I'd go to Walmart. But I need air conditioning in my car. And I know Walmart's close, but it's hot in my car.
I got air conditioning in my car, but my Lord, I don't like people. I'm allergic.
I hear you.
I'll be on the phone late at night with Carrie, and she's like, "All right, let's go to the store." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
My Lord.
Oh yeah, she'll go, and I'm like, "Your store's still open?" Because here everything closes so early. But like Carrie said, she pictures my state being like this big.
Well,
Yeah.
when you think about
Probably
it,
roll up the streets at 6 o'clock there in Connecticut.
Depends on where you go. Some, it's hard to find. So this is a true story. When we first moved to the town that we're in now, we were like, "Oh, okay, we'll call and order pizza or whatever." They were closed. I was like, "How are you closed? It's like 9:30. They close. Everything closes. Like McDonald's will stay open to a certain time, Wendy's will stay open to a certain time, but you know how some places stay up open till like 1, 2, whatever. Not here. Closes up. And our best like for delivery without going through DoorDash or something like that, we have pizza. If you're lucky, Chinese, and then anything else would have to go through DoorDash. And so that's like the
yeah,
best we have for takeout.
I don't even have
Not
that where I'm at. I have, well, there's two places that deliver that are both pizza joints.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, if you want something delivery here, like we came from a town where you could get, you wanted a burger, you could have a burger delivered, but you didn't have to go
Mm,
to
really
McDonald's
lucky.
for that. You could go, we had pizza, we had Chinese, we had Thai food, we had all different kinds of places. We had this place that did chicken. They would deliver chicken.
Just rub the salt in there a little bit more, Dan.
Yeah, but I moved from that to this. So now we're like, you want to order something? It's like, where are we going to order from? We got pizza. Otherwise, you got to order through DoorDash. Then they charge you fees, and half the time they take forever to get here. So,
Yeah, DoorDash here, you may or may not get it,
yeah, I know I've been on the phone with you when that's happened.
especially whenever I was taking care of mom. Oh my lord, it was horrible.
Yeah. Carrie's laughing. What are you doing over there,
I'm
Carrie?
just thinking about you and being on the phone. You're on the always on the phone with us during our moments and things. Oh, I remember that we were on the phone. Oh,
It's
I
true,
remember that we
though.
were on the phone.
If they only knew the shenanigans that went on behind the scenes.
They don't want to know what goes on behind the scenes over here. Woo!
Carrie and I get pretty funny at
Now,
night.
hey, you're unsupervised. That's all on you all.
Yeah. But I don't think it gets as bad with Carrie as it does with you. Well, no, I shouldn't say that because
Ooh.
Carrie and I have had some good laughs. Just some random stuff, and she's like, "I told you that." I'm like, "No, you didn't." Oh,
I'm gonna
and
plead the fifth, and I'm just gonna shut up.
I make Ange laugh all the time.
I gotta tell one. I
Oh,
gotta tell one on
I
dating
think I'm
in
gonna quit the
autumn.
live now. I'm gonna end the live.
See, my phone. When I'm in a store and I'm shopping and couponing, I put my phone look right there. So that way they can still talk to me and I can still hear
Most people have earbuds, but I forget them when I go shopping.
them.
So there's
Girlfriend,
that.
have you seen me? I don't carry a purse. Anywho, I'm in a store and one of them belts out, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Girl, that was weak." I bailed it out in the store and I hear the cashier and the manager and two customers giggling. And they're like, "Oh my God."
No, you'll have your phone up there, and I'm like, "Hey, I can't breathe. Can you turn me over?" And that guy was standing behind you in line, and
Oh
he
no,
was,
that's whenever Autumn said she was motorboating.
yeah,
I tell them I put them in the strap.
it's our seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It works.
We're terrible.
Oh, look at you. I need one of those. I clip it right here on my computer.
I think
Okay.
I got a bunch of these from CVS, 90%. Or no, Walgreens
I was gonna say it looks like Walgreens.
for like a couple of years.
I just need my hair to grow so I can put it up because this is bad. I hate this length. But I cut all the blonde out, so
I need to chop mine off.
your hair got long. Carrie's hair got long too. I saw her with her hair down not that long ago.
Girl, I
It
can't
was
breathe.
way longer. My hair got really long. All forever, like all my life. My hair was usually like, I don't know, like the front part, probably around my shoulder, a little bit
Mm-hmm.
longer, but never really grew. And then during COVID, I mean, it was clear down to way, way down my back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
because
I
I
finally
think
got
when
it
I
cut.
met you, your hair was super long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super long.
I
So,
even let my bangs grow out during COVID.
That's right.
so
But I feel like I look like an old grandma
No.
when my hair is not,
Girl. Oh,
when I
I'm
don't have
sorry.
bangs.
Everything's backwards. See that? You see the skunk stripe? It's bad. It's over here
No,
too.
when I don't have bangs and I pull it all back, and I don't ever wear my hair down because it's too thin and straggly and it gets ratty, and I always have my fingers in it. So
Yep.
then it'll get greasy.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'm at the
keep putting your hands in it.
yeah,
you
I'm at
all
that
have
stage
So I
done,
where
don't ever wear my hair down.
it's
you all
too
done
short.
went
It
over my
bothers me.
head.
When I first went blonde, my hair was to my waist. We cut off like a good 12 inches, 8 to 12 inches.
Okay.
Ange, before we wrap it up, the QR thing.
Yes.
I
There is
remember something.
There is a link to a TikTok in the description box below this video. And
Mm-mm.
basically, the lady got a
Did you put it in there?
package. What?
Did you put the link in there?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I done it.
Okay, I'm gonna double check. Sorry,
It
go
says
ahead.
Tammy. But anyway, basically, she got something in the mail. It had to have a signature confirmation of receipt, and it had a label on it. Looked like it was from Amazon. When she opened it, it was just a makeup brush. It had a QR code on it. Apparently, if you scan the QR code, it basically gives the people access to anything that's on your device. And this kind of junk's been going on for a little while. Be very, very careful. I think everybody pretty much knows, don't click any links in text from people that you don't know. I
And don't
think,
pay those tolls that you never paid
I know, amen.
when
I
you've
got
never.
that one a couple times.
I think everybody knows not to mess with that. But
Um,
however, this was a new one, and I've actually experienced something similar, not quite that, but it's been years. But yeah, be very, very careful. Do not scan any kind of QR codes unless you know exactly where it's coming from. Be extremely careful opening emails. Just
yes.
be mindful of what you're doing before you do it. If,
That link did not save. I think we were both in there at the same time. Sorry.
no, you aren't even in here yet. Um,
I just checked it
whenever
and
we go
I just checked in studio. It's not in there.
whenever we go back out, it's in the description box on here, not on. I didn't put it in.
Oh,
It'll transfer over once we post,
Come on, Danielle.
or it should.
I'll call you later. No.
Yeah, I've got to go down. I have some people who just got to my property, and I need to go down and play host.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
She doesn't.
let's just go ahead and recap real quick. Well, wait a minute, wrong one. Okay, so we don't forget tomorrow while you're out, we got this $3 DG cash back on the Tyson products. This one will only attach to the Tyson frozen honey battered breast tenders. Try saying that one 5 times fast. It makes your net out of pocket $3.50. These are the ones that have the $2 Tyson's DG cashback. I figured, yeah, I'll just show you the most common ones I think people would want to get. There's the chicken patties and the dino nuggies. Yes, I've got to get them for next week. Don't forget, if you need trash bags, you can grab the Glad. We do have $1 off one coupon, and they are on sale 2 for $11. So you would end up getting two for $10 instead of just one for $5. This one right here, check with it in the morning. Usually it's between 7 and 7:15 ish. Whenever I do share out the roundup, I will be checking this one in the morning, and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. And of course, in case you missed it and you need to grab them right quick, I will go ahead and I will flip through our cheat sheet right quick. Now, this one right here is nothing but the Colgate Palmolive Soft Soap Irish Spring, that instant savings. So that way you can make a deal that you need. This is the first page of it. There are a total of 3 pages plus the Colgate and Palmolive. There's number 2.
And it's shared in the community tab on YouTube with the link to print it out. And it's also
And that one's number 3. There will be a link to the printable doc in the description box below this video, so that way you can go ahead and print it out and you'll have it with you for tomorrow. And don't forget, these coupons do expire tomorrow. I do not have any clue as to whether or not we're going to get any more of the Scott coupons back. So if you need paper products and you want this brand, I would make sure to go ahead and grab you some tomorrow. Of course, me, myself, I would probably grab 2 of the 5 packs, that $7 pack of the paper towels, and just go ahead and pay a couple dollars more, but that's just me. And don't forget to check your Walmart for Huggies and Pampers clearance. Now that huge box, $12. And that was a nice little quick recap.
Whoop, whoop.
If anybody has any questions, you can message us through Rollout Savings Facebook page. You can get a hold of us through our email, rolloutsavings4@gmail.com. And we are happy to help you in any way we can.
And definitely go check out Carrie's Super Sunday Sweep.
She's your one-stop shop for anything remodel related.
Yes. And Carrie, I did tell them that if they join your group and they're asked the join questions, to make sure that they answer all of the questions. Because if you're like us, we just.
Mine will automatically.
Ours is supposed to, but it doesn't always do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Teresa, we're just getting ready to end. Poor Teresa. She always tries to catch us when we're live. But
Let's
Carrie,
start to have more reminders.
I did.
I'm talking like the day before.
Oh.
Yeah, because you get a reminder. It's like, I'm already out and about. I can't, can't drop what I'm doing.
Girl, I'm lucky if I remember what day it is.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
Yes.
let's go ahead and wrap it up. Get what we got to get done for today, so that way we go to bed.
Absolutely. And Carrie, thank you so much for joining in and answering those questions.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. I try. This is the first time you came, so woohoo.
I'm just sitting here. I was like, oh, okay, I guess we'll see what this is about.
We just literally get on here and just talk.
Yeah, sometimes we talk about. Sometimes there's a lot going on too, and then sometimes there's less. But we answer any questions that people have. If they want us to help them with their 5 off 25s, I've done that before and shot them a message.
But they were asking, that we had those remodel questions, and I answered it partially correct, but I figured that would be a great time to have you come in. So appreciate it.
Welcome. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Everybody sit tight. Don't forget, check us in the morning, 7 o'clock. We will have the roundup out for you. And we will catch you guys with the next big deal.
Bye.
Later.